Hey guys, and welcome to another advanced tutorial. I'm your host Rannalt. Today we're going to be looking at a coal car for the train that I showed you a couple weeks ago. I've gotten a lot of requests to do the cars, so I thought I'd go ahead and show you. So the first thing we're going to do is get our connecting piston in here, and we're just going to throw redstone torch under here just so we can get an idea. And I'm going to show you a different version than the one that's behind me. It's just a different color pattern. So we're just going to take this gray wool, and we're going to run it out so that it's over the track. And then we're going to count out 31 long. So like if you remember from the last video, I mentioned that the base platform for all these is 31 blocks long. And what we're going to do is we're just going to make a large rectangle here, 31 blocks long. I'm just going to run this all the way back down. And there we go. There's our base. So let's go ahead and put our wheels in. We're going to count 3 blocks over. 1. And then if you remember, we'll have 2 anvils side by side. And then another block of gray wool. So gray wool, space of 2, gray wool. And anvils. And again, that first wheel is 3 blocks in from the edge. So 1, 2, 3. Third block is the gray wool. Space of 2, gray wool. And we're going to do it again on the other side. Set down our anvils. And there we go. So now what we're going to do is we're going to run some green wool around this. It's going to be 3 high in the corners. And we're just going to trace out this rectangle again. So now our train car is a total of 4 blocks tall. And the cool thing is you can mix and match colors with this. You don't have to do the green or the brown like I did before. You can change the pattern. You can put a bunch of coal cars together. Remember, trains aren't just 3 or 4 cars long. They're really long, and they'll have a bunch of different cars all mixed up. So we're going to fill this bottom layer, and we're going to split the ends. We're going to make sure we fill it all the way around. So we'll have a gap of just 1 block. Now we're going to leave that space there. And we're going to count down 15 blocks, and on the 16th block we're going to place a block right in the center. And then we've got 30 on each side. Alright, and we're going to split this again. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. There we go. And just split this in the middle again. So on the 8th one, and then we're gonna line an inside ring all the way around the center here, 1 block back of gray wool. And this is just gonna add some texture and some depth on the outside of the car. You're not gonna be able to see the inside of this at all. So yeah, we're just gonna bring it all the way around and connect it there, and there we go. And then we're gonna run some a slab along this top line right here. I'm just using quartz slab. On the other one, I use stone slab. It's just this top rim of the coal car. and we're gonna use bedrock here as the coal because it's got this cool texture in the city pack where it looks like little, you know, it's made up of a bunch of smaller objects. It's really spot on to make coal. So you're just gonna run it around the inside. You know, before we get ahead of ourselves, let's go ahead and move this torch and hide it in here. Oh, right there we go. And then we can get rid of this one below, and the piston will stay open. See? And that way you can't see the torch from underneath. So let's go ahead and knock a hole there. You know, place a holder block there so we can put a torch. Let me come around to the outside and throw a piston up. There we go. And then we can finish up the coal on top. So we're just gonna go ahead and fill this all the way in. And then what we're gonna do is layer some other blocks on top, you know, so that it has a nice shape like you're hauling coal or something. Or some other ore. Run a few rows here, kind of mix it up. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect. Throw some more on top. You know, just make sure you don't have anything overhanging because it wouldn't be able to float in real life. So here we'll run another row down here, kind of mix it up, leave some gaps. And run some more on top. And you can see there's no real rhyme or reason to this. I'm just kind of stacking it up and then stepping it in. There we go. Alright, there we got pretty much our car's done, and all that's really left is some details. So on the corners here, we're going to throw an extra block in. And then wherever there's a one of these pieces of green wool, we're going to go ahead and put a button on the top and the bottom. So again, in the corner, throw an extra block in there. Get another block in. Come down, throw the block in again. And then our 4 buttons. Come and do the back side. There we go. You see we've got some ladders to put up. So we're just gonna run ladders all the way around this bottom. And then after we get our ladders in all the way around, we'll run signs 1 row above it all the way around. So basically, wherever there's no button, we'll put a sign in. But let's go ahead and come in one, and we'll run some ladders all the way up to the top. And then on the opposite side of the car, same thing. So that this first like pillar in, go ahead and just get rid of these buttons. And there we go. And then pretty much all we got left are the signs to run all the way around. So let's grab us a sign here. And it's starting to get dark, so I went ahead and wrapped it all the way around. And here we're gonna put the last few on. So wherever there's no button, we're gonna go ahead and put a sign in. And it just helps break up the outline so it doesn't seem so boxy. And there you have your coal car. And you can use any color combination you want, guys. You know, get creative. I'd love to see what you guys have. I hope this tutorial is helpful. You can contact me at Rannalt@SpankelVision.com. Make sure you check out SpankelVision.com for exclusive map downloads. And remember, guys, what do you want to build today?